leg training. Obviously, since I'm trying to get this leg to catch up to this one, I don't really train this one much at all. So I put all of the cords on the bad leg and give it the ultimate shock therapy stimulation. So that way I don't have to go crazy heavy with the weight. I don't have to put a lot of stress on that injury. And I've been able to get some significant growth out of this. Another thing I'll also throw in is I have this BFR system. So when I get into presses, what I'll do is I'll put the BFR around my leg too. So between the Neubie and the blood flow restriction, even with all the setbacks and all the pain and everything I've been fucking dealing with, at least it's fucking growing. So even though I'm not stepping on stage anytime soon, I will say that out of a lot of the guys, like Callum and Monger, Callum's his surgery was a year even before mine, and what I've been able to accomplish in 8 months is greater than what he's been able to do in over 20 months. So my progress from actual muscle building is great. It's just the pain, the inflammation that I deal with. I'm able to run a little bit. Last week, I went out to the other gym I train at. They have a big astroturf out back area, and I did some sprints, and I felt pretty good. I just was feeling stiff. I felt pretty strong and pretty confident. So, give it a little juice, get this thing warmed up, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna superset some leg extension, leg curls, and then I'm gonna do some leg press. So one of the biggest issues with pretty much everybody that I've heard from when they get their patella tendon repaired is this pain right in here. Leg extensions are one of the most painful things in the world to do. So I don't do a ton of them. I've been focusing more on pressing. And going back to me talking about how I'm pretty happy with the size that I've been able to get back in the leg. What makes this even more impressive is I've actually been trying to lose muscle. As of this morning, I'm down 40 pounds from what I used to be my walking around weight when I was competing. Not my full off-season weight, but I was one of those guys that always kind of stayed in shape at all times. So I usually walked around like 260, 265, and I woke up at 225 this morning. It's the lightest I've been in, I think, 6 or 7 years like on show day. So the fact that I've been able to grow tissue while I'm trying to lose tissue every place else has been pretty remarkable as well. So whatever I'm doing is working, and just got to keep plugging away at it. I'm going to try to lose another 5 or 10 pounds of muscle. And again, that's just to be the face of health and wellness. I'm no longer a bodybuilder. I'm not trying to associate myself with that. And to walk around that big is just a little too scary for mainstream. Even me right now is a little too big and a little too scary for mainstream. So it's finding this hybrid of what is, holy fuck, that's an impressive physique. And whenever this gets better, holy shit, that guy can actually move, because I'm still an athlete, and that's something that I've always preserved, even as a bodybuilder, is my ability to run and jump. And that's something that I want to regain back. But also look young, look healthy. I mean, I'm 38 years old, and most people, you know, think I look like I'm in my early 30s. So it's combining this mend of all of them. And the only reason why I want the leg back is I just want it to be even, you know. I don't want legs like I used to. I couldn't fit in clothes. Now I have clothes that I can wear, and I can go out and I can look nice and dress up and feel good about myself, but still be a little intimidating. So that's where I'm at. That's what my goal is. So I am on my way to get a whole new mouth done. I'm getting a diamond in my tooth. That's my new teeth getting put in a little bit. I was gonna videotape it, but it's like a 4-hour procedure, so I don't want to bore the poor camera guy to death. But fuck it, I'm getting a little bling right here, so I smile big. So like I said, today's kind of a easier workout. I just had another follow-up appointment with pain management doctor 2 months ago, 6 weeks ago. Did a procedure where they took this probe. It's got 3 prongs on it, and they jabbed it here, here, and here, right along that where that nerve is entrapped. And it has a little CO2 cartridge in it, and it freezes those little prongs to freeze the nerve, to desensitize it. And that was able to get rid of that acute nerve pain where like I put my finger on it and I wanted to shoot through the roof. And it started to dissipate some of the overall general swelling, and then it just kind of went to a halt. The acute pain's gone, but there's still, you know, a significant amount of swelling, things like that. So they just put me on a corticosteroid. This is my 3rd day on it, and I'm actually seeing a lot of relief in the pain and inflammation in the knee. So I was kind of torn because I wanted to get one last leg day before I go to Italy. I'm leaving in 2 days. I'm going away for 12 days. But then again, I need to get this inflammation down. So this isn't a killer workout. This is just kind of go through the motions, get a little pump, get a little content, to be honest with you. And next time when I get back, I'll put you through truly what a grueling workout, how much weight this leg can actually handle and bear. But right now I don't want to irritate things too much, so get a little pump in, feel a little good about myself. So I look good in a Speedo when I'm in Capri, laying on the beach, give my leg a little bit more fullness. Feel so skinny right now. Do some RDLs. One more of these and we'll get 3 quick sets of presses and call it a day. I'll do cardio late tonight. But I spent this past couple weeks kind of eating up again. Because I took pool prep season seriously when I decided that I was going to do all these pool parties. I said I'm one of those people I need to be challenged. So I kind of had a goal. I was like, you know what? I'm not getting ready for shows. I'm not ready for photo shoots. I'm going to get ready for pool season. And from March 26 to July 26, I ended up making this transformation. So that was my first pool party in beginning of May, and the last pool party at the end of July. So you can see the leg came up, overall physique-wise, hardened up. And again, and this is all on true HRT. Ever since I retired last year, I got off all the drugs, all the bodybuilding drugs, and I've been running a true HRT. And it's been kind of remarkable that I can't lose the fucking size. You know, it's one of those things when you're trying to compete and you're trying to get bigger. When you're coming up, it's like when I missed a meal 6 or 7 years ago, I'd lose like 7 pounds in a day. And now for the past 11, 12 months, I've been trying to downsize, and it's been stubborn as fuck and won't come off. Like I fast 20 something hours a day every single day, only eat one meal most of the time, doing like an hour cardio every single day, training every single day on, you know, a true HRT, testosterone and growth hormone, and it just still won't shut off. So blessing, but You know, just goes to show you that when things are done right and built right, that they're meant to last. You know, so if you hear someone talk about building a real foundation, do it. Because being an athlete from the age of 13, being a gym rat, not even touching drugs till I was 27, you know, this is proof, because now it's going to stick with me forever. All right, so this BFR system, it's from a company called Be Strong. It's about $1,200 for the kit. The reason why this is important is there needs to be the proper amount of pressure to block off blood vessels efficiently. You want, I can't remember off the top of my head, but you want a certain amount of diastolic pressure to keep things trapped in there, but not to totally block true flow. So when you see people just throw straps on and tighten them up, there's no scientific backing behind that. Even this is kind of primitive. The best systems out there, they're like $5,000 for some of these systems, and they have internal pressure guides that can actually feel your pulse and how much your blood pressure and your pulse have changed, and you change that on a computer to adapt the pressure in there to get the most out of it. So when you see people just throw BFR on randomly, you're kind of just taking a risk, truly. So I throw this weight on the leg, get it nice and deep up in there. Pull it kind of snug, and then we take this pump, attaches in here, and from their online guide for doing legs, as conditioned as I am, I want to be right around that 450 mark for pressure. So there I am. And again, I'm just trying to work this leg, so this one's just an assister. Superset casts in between. Again, mostly focusing on the other calf. At the very bottom of my atrophy, the worst, my calf was 2 inches smaller and my leg was about 4 inches smaller. And now my calf's like 1/4 of an inch off. And my quad, even though it looks like it, in images and stuff, there's only 3/4 of an inch difference. So it's coming back. Oh yeah. done. A little volume. Like I said, I'll look good in a Speedo and Capri. And I won't be so sore that I can actually walk around and enjoy Italy. So this is the look I want to maintain. You know, another five or so pounds lighter, staying lean like this. So this is gonna be my lifelong look. If I can maintain this, I'm happy as hell. I still, with the fasting and everything, it's great because I'm busy during the day. I don't like eating during the day anyway because I get bloated. And I just sit down and I just fuck up a huge meal at night. I don't feel like I'm restricting myself. As I talked about, I haven't had red meat since June, beginning of June with this new diet that I've been on. But I'm gonna transition, go back to keto. But I haven't had a burger, pizza, ice cream, cookie, cake, anything processed since before May, the early May. And I have no desire for it. And if you people know me, you know I was a junk food junkie. You know that every Sunday I was fucking up a pizza and a sub and cookies, cakes, ice cream, everything. So it's kind of nice to be at a place where like you truly enjoy the food you eat and you have no desires to splurge on that stuff. You know, when I do eat up, I'll have cereal, you know, but I stick to mostly like the healthier cereals, but I found a few that actually taste better than the kids brand stuff. So I don't feel like I'm missing out on anything. I can be social, I can go out to dinners, I can do whatever, and know that I can maintain this lifestyle, be happy, enjoy every moment of it, and like I said, really adopting a lifestyle of it. So I'm in a great place from that, and you know, it's doing away with the food and stuff like that, because for me also, food was comfort. You know, I'm an emotional eater. When I'm sad, I want to eat. When I'm happy, I want to eat. So I always use food as a crutch, and I'm creating a better relationship with food and enjoying it and enjoying the process more. So that's a quick little update on my physique, on my knee, what's going on with that. Once I get back from Italy, I'm going to start testing the knee out more athletically. I lost my health insurance this month. I didn't know the whole month of August. I showed up to a doctor's appointment on August 6th and found out my Cobra health insurance had expired July 31st, and I got no notice. That was through SAG-AFTRA, and I didn't make enough money last year to qualify through my SAG health insurance. So I've been really cautious this month. You don't realize, like, you know, in your early 20s, you don't have health insurance, like, yeah, whatever. When you're almost 40, and you don't have health insurance, and all you do is get hurt like me, like, I literally just almost wrapped myself in fucking bubble the whole month. I didn't even want to go anywhere. I was afraid of either getting COVID or something, you know? So that's one thing about getting old. You start thinking about repercussions a hell of a lot more than you do when you're younger. So now that I get my health insurance back into play, I can start pushing things, because if I get hurt, fuck it, I just get surgery. You know, I'm not afraid of getting hurt. I'm afraid of getting hurt and getting stuck with a couple $100,000 in hospital bills. So I'll push a little more, and we'll get some content of me outside running and really testing this knee and seeing where we're at. So see you guys soon.